Hi. Hello, everyone. So, we are continuing Witchy Life Story today, and I'm kind of excited because I think something interesting is going to happen today in the game, so we will see. Also, sorry if I'm gonna cough or anything. I'm kind of coughing, that's why I didn't stream it before, because I just couldn't read this much. But I was feeling a bit better today, so I was like, let's give it a try. So let's see. I hope everyone's fine today. Oh, I forgot. I noticed in time. Okay. Okay. Tonight's the night, Ramsey. It's finally the full moon. All our work is going to pay off. And then we are out of here. Here, let me write some invitations real quick. You grab some paper and pen. Dear resident of Flora, meet me tonight at the festival grounds. Sincerely, your village witch Moon Fontizo. That should do the trick. Ramsey, I need you to deliver all of these to everyone today. Make sure they get them. I can't wait. It will be on bigger and better things. We'll finally be able to rest. Soon, it will just be me and my experiments. My experiments, let's go for that. I love that vibe. With no one to bother me with their requests. I'm going to finish up around here. I'll meet you in the village later tonight under the full moon. Okay. Just a second. So, what do I do? Let's go to the garden. I just want to do my things. My usual chill things. First. This still needs to grow. And let's pluck these out. Nice. We have big plans, but we still have to tend to our garden. Okay. We have this part. And okay. We have a lot of these because we didn't really need to use them yet. I had enough flowers and plants, so... Hey, hello! Hi! Nice to see you here too. Let's go to the village. You arrive at the festival grounds. The full moon shines brightly in the clear sky. Look, everyone's here already. This is going to go off without a hitch. Time to get myself together. You walk over to everyone. Ah, a ritual, how lovely! I should be baking. I'm tired. It is pretty late. The studio is still such a mess. Everything will be fine, perfectly fine. Why is she hiding there? Ahem. See, Moon is here now. Thank you, Ruth. Greetings, friends. Alright, let's get this done. Welcome to the ritual. Greetings. I'm only nice. And thank you for joining me. I will solve all of your problems with the full moon ritual tonight. Oh my god, I'm kind of afraid. Alright, let's get this show on the road then. Ramsey, get into place. You take a deep breath. Oh, full moon, with your bright, shining light, lend us your power on this very night. Provide a clear path for us to walk, away to a successful festival completely unblocked. We've worked this week to fix what was broken, so please acknowledge our devotion. The ritual is complete. You relax your body and take another deep breath. Alright, I think we're good. Everyone feel better now? I feel full of... You need to get home. Oh. Wait, maybe it'll just take more time to work? That's right, it might take some time to work. You can't rush magic. But isn't that what you're trying to do? I knew this would happen. I knew we couldn't trust you. Nisha, please. Nisha? No, I read that letter. I know the truth. Moon has been messing with us this entire time, just like they did with Coventpolitan. But I've been able to get my work done. Achoo. Yeah. Now there's something you really should know. Oh no, Nisha is going to tell. Your beloved Avon Alset from Coventpolitan is Moon Fontiesel. Wait, what? Moon, is it true? That means all those rituals that backfired. Mel, And it's not just those rituals, it's all the magic they've done for us here too. With all of Moon's boasting about the magic, don't you think things have only gotten weirder around here? Like Devin at the lake party. You were abnormally social. That's true, but I did ask for a spell to make friends. That's exactly what I mean. Nisha, let's calm down for a moment. You're not wrong, but perhaps there's an explanation. Have you forgotten Moon's relaxation spell? You were really just out of it. Mel, that might explain the other day. Yeah, Ruth was pretty angry, but we acted like brats. Okay, yes, but I've never seen Ruth like that. Ramsey, this isn't good. I talked to the Madeleines. To those cookies you're working on? Cakes. They said they were possessed by their spirit. They called me a fool. Moon helped me talk to spirits too. Then they destroyed my studio. I got a dog. Though I wanted a hot date. But I do love my dog. Oh, that face. Psst, Ramsey. I think we should run, slowly sneak away. Throw Ramsey as a distraction. What? What's like Moon? Let's run. Let's not be sneaky. That might even work. You try to make a break for it, however, before you can take even 3 steps. No. What? I'm just, stretching? This is it. This is the end. You nod to Ramsey to let him know it's been good times. But you know when your gran hears about this, it's not just your training that will come to an end. Did I really speak to the Madeleines? You tried to hold it in, but... Ooh, I can only explode. Which one? No, you didn't. It was me, Moon. And I admit to everything. Jean, I wanted to eat those Madeleines so bad, but you kept throwing them in the trash. And Mel. Yeah? I'm Avon Elsett, and what I did wasn't right at all. I used Cosmopolitan to release my frustrations with my family and make fun of witches. I never thought of the consequences of my actions. And more recently, when you asked me to help you, I could tell how badly you wanted to get your work done. But I pushed it too far. Nisha. I've never talked to spirits successfully. That was supposed to be in my next chunk of training before I got sent here. Ruth. Yes, Moon? I slipped something extra in your spells. Don't ask me what, which I know sounds bad, but you seemed like you needed the extra push. Devin. Kind of same with you, except I use the runes. Not really my specialty, but desperate times call for desperate measures, or so I thought. And Jonas. What? Well, you're just kind of easy to mess with, so... For real? For real. This is my first time having to use witchcraft to help folks out. I make the spells, but I feel like my magic is never enough. So I tried energy readings, incantations, or extra ingredients. I wanted everyone to think I was great. I just wanted to do my own thing. I can't resist trying new things. What do I want to say here? I can't resist. I wanted to do my own thing. I do think it was kind of the pressure of everything, so I wouldn't choose any of these. So I don't know what to choose. Let's say I can't resist trying new things. But I do get carried away, like the way you've all mentioned. And that's not okay. Even this full moon ritual is a ploy. The full moon is a very powerful way to amplify magic. I was hoping to use it to fix everyone's problems tonight, so I could get out of here. But it looks like I've actually done the opposite. Magic isn't supposed to be self-serving or for proving yourself or using people. Proving yourself or using people. Sorry, sometimes my brain just stops working. It's about energy and intention. My job as a witch is to help our energies work together and strengthen our intention. That's the only way to accomplish things we can't do alone. That means my energy, your energy, and your community's energy are supposed to work together to put on the best harvest festival Flora has ever seen. But I've done the opposite as a witch. Maybe my family is right. Maybe I really am. That's enough. Your magic did get out of hand, but how many of us asked for your magic expecting it to solve our problems immediately? Or asked Moon to do even more than we originally asked? Everyone remains silent. I don't say this to excuse Moon's actions. However, Moon is correct in that magic is all about energy and intention. We never intended to make the magic work, instead of facing our problems as a community. We just use magic to cover up and hide from our problems. Whether we want to admit it or not, that's why the last witch left too. It's why Flora is the way it is today. I won't keep repeating that mistake. If we are going to start being more honest with each other, there's something I need to say. This is my last term as mayor. After this, I intend to travel all over the world. Oh, for real? That's so nice for Ruth. It's a dream I've had for a while, and I'm not getting any younger, so... Gran, that's great! Nisha, I should have said this ages ago, and kept saying it, but I'm proud of you. Not to ruin the mood, but who will be mayor? Well, I think you'd be an excellent candidate for mayor. I'd be happy to endorse you. Wow, that means so much for you to say that. Can I think it over? Of course. Devin turns to Nisha. I don't want to perform. I don't want to perform at the festival. I'd rather work together with local musicians. Bring the community in more. Wow, really? That sounds like a great idea. I'm sure Grant and Mel would be happy to help. I thought you'd be disappointed. Devin, I would never be disappointed. You're my best friend. I'm so sorry I made you feel that way. I was just so worried about the festival. You know, that special talent you have of reaching into people's souls and hearing them out? Yeah. Well, your music also can reach into people's souls and heal them. In fact, you just gave me an idea. What if I put together a community art project for the festival too? That sounds amazing. Let's bring this community together. Mel is right. I'm too focused on the Madeleines, but I want to get them right, so please have patience. I know I get tunnel vision and push myself too hard. We all want this festival to succeed, but can we consider the festival a success if we burn ourselves out? Bruce is right, we need to approach this festival as a community. Since everyone's making big confessions, I feel like I have to make one too. But, well, I don't know if I have anything to confess. But I know how hard it is to be honest with people. But maybe if we all try together, it will be easier for all of us. So yeah. Does anyone else have anything else they would like to say? You look around and see everyone chatting amongst themselves. Is it just you, or do you feel like the energy of Laura just shifted? Did you plan for this? Of course. Stay silent. Mwahaha. Stay silent. Don't worry, I know you didn't. But I think Margie or Grant did. Huh? What do you mean? I think it's getting pretty late. If there's one thing we could all use, it's a little rest, don't you think? Everyone nods in agreement. How about we wrap this up now? Everyone nods in agreement again as they let out yawns. You all make your way home. Oh, that was nice, actually. Yeah, that didn't go how I expected it either. Do you think what Ruth said about Gran is right? Yeah, I guess I wouldn't put it past her either. Gran's teaching methods have always been a little different. But it looks like we are sticking around till the festival. For some reason, I'm feeling pretty happy about that. Yeah, with everyone working together, maybe we can do something pretty cool. Well, we should do as Ruth said and get some rest. Okay. Oh, full moon success. That actually kinda sorta worked. An achievement. Okay. Let's just do as we were told and get some rest. We don't have anything. We didn't have any orders today, right? Yeah, because it was already at night. I just wanted to make sure. All right. Ramsey? I don't think it's treat time. But... yeah, I already gave you a treat. You can't fool me. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna end the day. Hello, good morning. Is it crystal time? What did you find this time? Ooh, looks nice. Celestine or Celestine? This is one of my favorites. Such a nice shade of blue. Yeah, Ren would like this one too. I will have to show it to her when we see her again. For now though, we'll put it away for safekeeping. Okay, let's see. So, dear Moon, I think I'm ready to take the first steps toward leaving Flora. But I won't lie, the idea of leaving makes me nervous. I wish there was some way to take Flora with me, wherever I go. Are there incense or anything that could help? Sincerely, Ruth. Okie dokie. Hello, Moon. I am a sad grump. What? I am a sad grump who needs to be kinder to myself. I can't keep letting mean people get to me. Do you have a charm for that? Best regards, Jean. Who's mean to you, Jean? Who do I have to destroy? Moon, I think I figured it the music for the... Figured it the music for the festival? Figured out? Well, anyway, but I still have to perform it. I think the piece is really good, but I just can't imagine myself playing with confidence. Maybe some incense to help me summon up the courage could help? Thank you, Devin. Okay. I probably have enough. Let's see. So my orders. Want some incense. Yeah. For incense, it's this. And the plants. So we need lavender first. And then that's gonna be the geranium. Yeah, it's this one. And this, so which one is this? Oh, yarrow. Yarrow. Yes. Okay. Memory incense. Okay. Keep crafting. Okay, the next one. Hey, Rex. I knew that you were gonna do that. If you appear. Oh god, okay. Okay, so this is how the blue devil is looking right now. You got the points after all, yeah. Okay, let's see. Let me switch to big cam. And I have my things here. First of all, my horns. Yeah. And I have a cape. I won't do this for all stream. I forgot to, I think I'm just gonna do it for a while, but not for the whole stream. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get my cape. This is so silly. And I have a scarf too. A little silly. I think it's very silly. Ooh, over my horns. But maybe I have to put this down for a little. devil scarf. So where did I get this from and why? It was in school. Someone just brought them in for like, well, we don't need this anymore, so it's for anyone who wants to take it. And I was like, hell yeah, I need the blue horns. And I was like, oh, let's turn this into something fun. So literally no reason. So I'm the blue devil now. This is it for now, but I'm gonna improve this if you find this fun at all. Also, I might do some. So I have this mustache that I could wear, but it's like old and I made it a long time ago, and it's falling apart and not really sticky anymore. So I will have to do a new mustache if I want to wear one. But I could be... It kind of sticks. I could wear it a little. What do you think? Oh, it's gonna fall off. So, I'm gonna be a blue devil for a little, but this is pretty warm, so not for too long. Alright. Let's keep going then. Like this. Because of Rex. It's Rex's fault. It's not gonna go well. I will have to take off the mustache. Okay. You love it? I look so blue now, right? Blue is cool. Okay, let's see. Our next order is Jeans. A charm to be kinder to himself. The recipe for charms, we need the bag. We don't have a bag! We have to buy a bag. Shit! Okay, let's do the other one then. I'm literally eating my mustache. I need to make a new one. Let's do Devin's then. So Devin asked for some incense. So the incense is the same. We still have that. So that's cool. Ta ta ta. And plants. So we need chamomile. And this is yarrow. And this is geranium. Pretty similar. Yeah. Confidence incense. Okay. So we are finished for now because we don't have the container we need. What are the orders? This is a charm. And we need a bag. Okay, let's go to the village then. And we have to buy bag, right? Sachet. How many? File? Oh, we don't have this either. What the heck? We have one of this. I thought we had way more. Okay, we have 5 of everything now. Let's go home. Okay. So, Just like a real stash. I'm thinking about making the next one like this pointy, like I can like swirl it and stuff. Okay, confidence Eisen, incense. So we need, no, we need that. We need this. So we need a charm. Yes. Ah! Close. Ah! I clicked on this too. Nice. Okay. So we need... I'm confused, Devil. Lavender. Lavender? Hollyhock? And allium. I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay. So it's a release charm. Okay. So in theory we are finished with our charms. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do this now. Where do I put? Let's put it up here. Or new stuff. Nice. Okay. Let's go. 行きましょう. Village. Who do we do first? Let's go in order. Start with... You arrive at the studio. You don't hear any music coming from inside though. I wonder if Devin is actually in there. You open the door and see Devin sitting by the window. Moon, you're here. Devin runs over to you. Do you have it? Do you have it? Whoa! I assume you mean the spell. Oh, right, that spell. Confidence incense. It's this. Oh, looks so nice. They have such nice designs. You love my gap tooth smile? Thank you. Yes, this looks perfect. So you've got a song written then? Yeah, I do. After all the community talk at the full moon ritual, I thought talking to some local musicians would help. So Mel introduced me to some of them. After I finished speaking with them, I sat down and just wrote and wrote and wrote. Things finally clicked. Yeah, I'm sharing it with Mel and Ruth today. But I wanted you to be the first one to hear it. Really? Even with everything that's happened, I could write this song because of you. But no more runes, okay? Yes. If I start to panic, I want to figure out how to work through it. But not force my way through it, if that makes sense. Yeah, I get it. So, you want to hear it? Of course! Show me your masterpiece. Just let me get comfy. Rock on, my friend. Rock on! I don't really think it's that kind of song, but hopefully you'll still enjoy it. Devin takes a seat and brings out their guitar. As they do, suddenly you feel transported somewhere else, sitting around a fire with old friends, a bright sunshine-filled garden. You can taste something savory, perhaps it's a stew? You realize these are all places of and things of comfort. There's a brightness to it, a sense of optimism. Even with long, hard days ahead, there will always be something good on the other side. As the chorus swells, you get a feeling of reassurance that all your work will pay off. Somehow, everything seems possible. Everyone will work together, and that collective energy will ensure the Harvest Festival's success. They won't even need a witch's blessing, and somehow you feel like that's exactly how it should be. Devin's song comes to an end. They take a deep breath. So, what do you think? I'm speechless, say nothing. Was that some sort of spell? Was it some sort of spell? That was amazing! It felt like I was bewitched or something. I don't understand it. Wow, it was just a normal song. Why did that piece of music affect you so much? I wonder if your music had such a strong effect because we're friends. Perhaps the strength of our bond amplified the power of the song. You see Devin turn bright red. Now I'm the speechless one, but of course there's still the matter of playing for Ruth and Mel. That's the real reason I asked for the spell. When do you have to play for them? I'll probably head over a little after you leave. You know Devin asked you not to use runes anymore, but you still feel compelled to help them further. Devin said they wanted something that would help them work through their fear. Perhaps there is something more you can do. Devin, have you ever heard of countdown meditation? I don't want to risk the confidence spell with any other magic. It's not really magic. It is one of the techniques witches use to quiet the mind before performing magic. I don't see why a non-witch couldn't use it too, especially before something like a musical performance. Of course, we only have to try it if you want. Devin looks apprehensive. You can't blame them either. How much experience do you have with this? In all honesty, it's one of those things I probably need to practice more. I know the basic principles, but I'm not always successful in pulling it off. But I think I will help the effectiveness of the confidence incense. I think they meant it will help the effectiveness of the confidence incense. And increase your confidence in general without the spell. Let's try it then. Maybe this is the kind of technique I've been looking for. Alright, let's get started then. Yeah, that smile is pretty cute. That's why I chose it. It's so much fun. You take the confidence incense and light them. You take a seat across from Devin. Let's close our eyes. We are going to count down from 10. For each number, we will focus on something. I usually use colors. There are currently 10 different colors in my garden, so we can work with those. So what am I doing? I'm going to say a number and a color, and I want you to focus on that color. The idea is to force your brain to focus on something other than your anxiety. Okay, let's start. 10. A red rose. Devin takes a deep breath. You can tell they are still uncomfortable, but you're glad they are trying. You could try this too. Good mental health tips. Yeah, right? Let's meditate together. 9. Maybe this will work? The orange calendula. 8. Yellow yarrow. They take another deep breath. It's harder in the mustache. This one is more noticeably deeper and longer than their initial one. You notice your breath is also deeper and longer too. 7. Green rosemary. Devin's shoulders relax. You're impressed they've made it this far. Your mind usually starts to wander around now. 6. Blue pea flower. Devin takes another deep breath. 5. Pink hollyhock. You notice their knees relax. They fall a little closer to the ground. 4. Purple lavender. Their head drops. Are they asleep? 3. Burgundy geranium. Sorry, I never know how to pronounce that. Devin takes an even deeper, long breath. No, they are not asleep. You could sense the focus in that breath. 2. White chamomile. Almost there. 1. Black allium. Devin completely relaxes and takes another long, deep breath. And we have an ad, probably. But we got to an end to the countdown. Okay. Devin completely relaxes and takes another long, deep breath. You allow them to sit there for an extra moment. You're impressed by how well they've done. Though you really won't know until they reopen their eyes. So many plants and flowers, very relaxing. Yes, and these are the ones that I use for my magic charms, my potions. They are all so pretty. Though you really won't know until they reopen their eyes. Devin, open your eyes. Devin raises their head and slowly opens their eyes. The panic and sense of unease that was there before are gone. Are you sure that it wasn't magic? I feel so much calmer now. Calmer but not out of it or like sleepy. Like I feel like I can do things. Like I want to do things. This is weird. That's probably part of the meditation and part the incense. Wow. I think I'm ready to play for Ruth and Mel. That's great. Do you want me to go with you? Actually, I think I'll go on my own. I think I've got the confidence this time. And it's all thanks to you. Remember, witchcraft is a melding of energies, so it's not just mine. I guess you're right. Sometimes I wish I had something to carry with me all the time. Like something to remind me of the power of my energy. Something to carry? Oh, is that silly? No, not at all. Sorry, I was just a little lost in thought, is all. I should get going. I don't want to keep Mel and Ruth waiting. Thanks again for all your help, Moon. Of course, anytime. Devin wants something they could always carry. What about that locket at Jimena's store? Maybe I could craft something out of that? Maybe I can haggle down the price too. Ooh, I don't remember that. We have to check that out. Also, we have a flower that's called like blue pea or something, and I'm drinking tea that's like, I think it's called butterfly pea. And it's blue also, so it's a blue tea. It's my blue tea, and it's also a pea tea. This sounds so strange saying it, but you know what I mean. Let's check that store. The locket, a broken locket. When will I be able to buy that? It's like 5,000 and I have 250. Wow. Oh well. Can go back here, right? Yeah. You walk up to Jean's cafe. Jim's baking something super yummy. You walk into the cafe. You notice there's only one customer. But you can't tell who they are behind the newspaper they are reading. Hey, Jean! Moon, what are you doing here? Is that how you greet all your customers? I brought your spell. Something smells good. No. The release charm. What is this? The release charm you asked for. I didn't ask for that. But I got a letter from you. Don't tell me he's refusing a spell again. You thought you were past that. I never sent a letter. You hear the rustling of the newspaper. You look over at the other customer. You see them wearing oversized sunglasses and a hat. Maybe they have a mustache too? A mustache? But when you make eye contact, they quickly pull the newspaper back up. Delicious. Delicious hair. Nice costume, thanks. Rex made me like this. He redeemed the Blue Devil. Eavesdropper. But the letter had your name on it. I told you I never wrote the letter. Maybe you wrote it in your sleep? I'm eating my mustache. Yeah, I really have to make a new one. I do not write in my sleep. I know you have a twin. I do not have a twin. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get back to... The person reading the newspaper clears their throat. You and Jean look over at them. I had to fix it a little. I think I have an explanation. The customer drops their newspaper and removes their hat, sunglasses and mustache. What? Oh. No, I put it back on. This is still is sticking pretty well, actually. Ugh. Give me a second. Ah. And mustache? I ordered a spell, Jean. That was Mel. Oh my god. Mel? You should be home. You're still sick. You didn't realize that customer was your wife? He's been too wrapped in baking madeleines to notice much these days. Just go and look in the trash. We walk over to the trash can. It's filled to the brim with madeleines. They are all failures. And how would you know? Did you let anyone try them? All of these madeleines are failures, but they smell so good and they look baked to a perfect light gold. I do not serve failure at this cafe. Ugh. Jean and Mel continue to quarrel, but you can't take your eyes off the trash can. You can feel the madeleines radiating heat. These madeleines are fresh. Your mouth begins to water. There doesn't seem to be anything else in this trash can, so really, it's just a bin full of fresh, perfectly baked madeleines. That means you could totally... All because one critic said... That critic again? Who cares about critics when there's a whole bin of madeleines in front of you? Eat a madeleine, or eat a madeleine? Hmm? Yeah, I should get a smoking pipe to a pipe. That would be fun for like detective games or something. Yes, Moon, there's no need to hold back now. Just reach your hand out and... Moon, what are you doing? They were calling me. I know that's a lie. But they were, 1,000 little voices saying, eat me, eat me. Those voices were in your stomach. You know what? Mel's right. This tyranny ends today. I never said anything about tyrant. You take your hand and shove it into the trash bin of madeleines. Take a single madeleine, take a couple, take a fistful of madeleines. Oh, definitely a fistful, right? You lock eyes with Jean as you shove the fistful of madeleines into your mouth. Who cares that you can barely chew them? They are finally in your mouth, and that's all that matters. You just ate from the... What? Does that bother you? Next thing you know, Mel shoves her hand into the trash bin of madeleines. Locks eyes with Jean and shoves the fistful of madeleines into her mouth. She coughs from hardly being able to breathe, but she stands proud in her defiance. You both just ate. You try to keep your eyes locked on Jean, but this buttery flavor, this light, fluffy texture, like a delicate cloud of, am I in heaven? This is pure bliss. Magic. This is true magic. True magic. Everything's magic. Jean, these are truly... You see Jean's expression change from horror to... Jean, let me make some tea. Jean runs off to the kitchen and brings a tea tray. Let me grab a platter for the madeleines. Mel grabs a platter, puts some madeleines on it, and brings it back to the table. Jean, you simply must serve these at the festival. Though idly, not from a trash bin. How could you ever think these were bad? Jean and Mel look at each other. There was a critic who came to the cafe. I didn't know he was coming until a few hours before, so I rushed and baked some madeleines along with a few other things. But while rushing to get everything, I forgot about the madeleines and let them bake too long. The next day he said my dry madeleines revolted him in his review. I see. But that's the only negative review Jean's coffee has ever gotten, isn't that right? Wow, really? That's impressive. Exactly. That's why I ordered the release charm. You ordered the spell? That explains the weird letter. Mel, I just want you to move on from that one single critic who caught you on the wrong day. Honestly, he probably knew that when he wrote that review. When I had my issues in the city, you had the idea to move out here so I could be happy. So I could get away from all the people who didn't think I was capable. I realized how much of a sacrifice that was for you. This charm is my way of telling you not to let those kinds of people get you down. You're so talented, Jean. It's not worth spending your time on people who think otherwise. Thank you. Oh, there's a smile. Is Jean smiling? I suppose you won't be needing that curse. Curse? What curse? Cosmopolitan says only the most advanced witches could perform curses. And Moon, you're still a witch in training. No, I don't think so. I shouldn't start preparing the ingredients for the batter. That way we can make it a day or so ahead, then bake all the madeleines the day of. We can serve local tea blends along with them. Yes, I think that's an excellent idea. Let me write that down on my to-do list. I have a meeting with the vendors coming up, so I can mention it then. It won't be too much work. Not at all. Mel raises her cup of tea. To the festival! To the festival! To the festival! Jean and Mel chug the rest of their tea. Let's do this! Yes. Suddenly, Jean and Mel take off, leaving you at the table. Oh, this looks nice. But you overhear them talking. You know, maybe you should consider writing that cookbook you've been thinking about after the festival. I keep all my recipes in my head. Jean memorizes all his recipes? But maybe writing them down would be good. Also, please go home and rest. Fine. Hey, doesn't Jimena... is it Jimena? I think it should be Jimena, right? It sounds like that. Jimena's shop have an old journal? I bet Jean could use that. I have to... It was too high. Poking on my nose. And I could enchanted for him too. I wonder if that could be a good idea. I wanna check it. So, journal, a simple leather journal. Oh, when will I get so much money? Let's do Nisha. You walk up to Nisha's home and knock on the door. Moon, I know why you're here. You want to talk about what happened. Yeah. I've been worried about you. I guess that's fair. It's not every day you see a tornado of art supplies. You seem to have made yourself some interesting friends. How about going to our usual spot and talking about it? Sure, let's go. You and Nisha head to the beach. You feel like she's walking closer to you than usual. Uh-oh. You arrive at the beach and sit on a couple of rocks. So, first, you have to promise not to laugh. I'm a witch. If there's one person who's going to listen to someone about festive spirits, it's me. I know, it's just the only person who ever believed me was the village witch. So I'm more used to people not believing me. What kind of spirits are they exactly? The last witch called them fibbly nibblies, but I don't know if that's a real thing or not. I've never heard of them, but that doesn't mean anything. Spirits aren't exactly my forte. They got me into so much trouble as a kid. They would pull on whoever was sitting in front of me's hair. They'd knock supplies off shelves. They'd even eat other kids' lunches. Then I would yell at them to stop and get scolded for shouting in the middle of class. Everyone thought I was acting out for attention, but that wasn't the case. I knew everyone would think I was weird if I told them the truth, so I hid it. And that just made things worse. If the witch believed you, how come she didn't give you a cleansing spell? She tried, but Gran once again believed everything was fine. She thought I would outgrow it. Clearly, I haven't. The witch left soon after that. It's a good thing I'm here then. Time to banish. Maybe we'll slip them a sleep spell. Let's curse them into oblivion. It's time to banish. No. No? See, the problem is they are my friends. Your friends? Yes. But they ruined your childhood. Yeah, they got me into a lot of trouble, sure, but they are the ones who introduced me to art. And we used to get along most of the time, just people don't understand them or me. Instead of listening to me, people would be like, just stop, which in turn made things worse. Okay, now I'm lost. This is turning out to be story time with Nisha, isn't it? You notice Nisha fidgeting a lot with her hands. She must be feeling nervous still. Here. Take Nisha's hand. Ooh. She looks up at you and smiles. Thanks, Moon. It looks like she's calmed down a little bit. This is hard to talk about, but here it goes. I'm home alone one day, as I usually am because Gran worked a lot. I hear this weird chattering coming from outside, so I go and take a look. Except I don't see anything. But then I hear it again, but a little further off. So I follow it, but every time I think I've caught up, it's just a little further away. Eventually, the chattering leads to the old art studio. Gran boarded it up after my parents died since they ran it. I hear the chattering again, except it's coming from inside this time. I pry a loose board off one of the windows and go inside. And that's when I see everything. Canvases, brushes, paints, charcoal and more. Or charcoal? I don't know. It was like stumbling into Wonderland. Every time I would think I found everything, their chattering led me to more supplies. Before I know it, it's night, and I've created all this stuff. That's when I hear Gran and a group of villagers enter the studio. It ends up they've been looking for me. I hide, thinking I'm in trouble. But no, Gran is just happy I'm safe. But, but no. I swear I saw a tear go down her face as she looked around the art studio. The only tear I've ever seen from her. She then declared that the village will reopen the studio. Oh, fuck. Damn, I didn't read that. And the Fibliniblis? I chatted with them every day while I worked, bouncing ideas off of them and stuff. Without them, I wouldn't be the artist I am today. Wow. So no banishing. Now I want spirit friends. I want to meet them. I never really introduced them to anyone before. They tend to not like anyone else though. They get jealous easily. Do you think there's anything you can do to help me or rather us? As I mentioned before, spirits aren't my forte. And you also want them to stick around. I'll have to think about it. I wonder if they are mad I left for school. Could be. Nisha stands up and takes a big breath. Well, that's my story then. Now you know all about the Fibliniblis. Are you going to head back to the studio? Yeah, I should probably get to cleaning. They should have hopefully calmed down. They tend to after a big blow up. If there's anything I can do, make sure to let me know. Yeah, will do. Well, I should get going now. Thanks again for the chat. Sure, anytime. Pluto? That is the planet of connection and boundaries, especially in relation to spirits and such. Not surprising considering Nisha's strained relationship with the Fibliniblis. Yeah, incorporating something associated with Pluto could help Nisha. Time to write that in my grimoire. Okay. Oh, we still have 3 people. Okay. I mean, I enjoy it, it's just, a lot for my voice. Talk to Ruth. You walk up to Ruth's home. After the full moon ritual, you wonder what state she'll be in. You knock on the door. Okay, I think this was enough of the Blue Devil for now, because it's getting really hot. I hope it's not gonna be too red from the glue under my nose. So that was fun being the Blue Devil. I hope you enjoyed it too. I think my thingy is caught in my scarf. I'm free. Yeah. My nose is so itchy now after all that yarn. Okay. You knock on the door. Moon, how good to see you. Are you here to deliver my spell? Okay. Yep. It's right here. You hand the memory incense to Ruth. Yes, this should help. What are you trying to do? You know what I mentioned at the full moon ritual? You not being mayor and going traveling? Yes. So you intend to do that? Or you're not? No, I am, but as much as the idea of exploring the world excites me, I've never really left Flora, so the idea also terrifies me. I see. Just go for it, I feel that. I have a spell for that. Just go for it. I don't think she will take a spell after all this. Like, go! Like, right now! The festival still needs to happen, and I'd like to see that done. I guess that makes sense. I am comfortable in Flora, even with my desire to leave. It's strange. I wish I could just take it with me wherever I go. Is that what the memory spell is for? Before I use these incense, I thought of taking a walk. Would you care to join me? A grand adventure with Ruth? A walk sounds nice. Yes, yes. Adventure. Lead the way. While I appreciate the enthusiasm, you might be getting yourself a little too excited. You and Ruth head out on your walk around Flora. First, you come to the lake. I have many happy memories with my daughter and Nisha here. Both of them are so similar. They loved running and playing in the water and finding small little critters. I still listen to the crickets and the frogs when I come here. The sounds take me right back to their childhoods. I wish I could take this lake with me wherever I go. Ruth just might have given you an idea. Yes. You gave her the memory incense, which she can burn once she gets home, but what if you have another tool to help her keep her dearest memories close? Ruth? Yes, Moon? What if I told you I had a tool you could potentially use to take the lake with you? Is this some experimental magic? No, not at all. I've used it before and it doesn't require magic at all. It might even improve your ability to use the memory incense. But it's not magic? No, it's more of a sensory tool to help you focus and remember details. Interesting. What does it entail? You're already an avid walker, so you might already be doing some of these things. The gist of it is being very mindful of your surroundings. When I find myself in a place I want to remember, I use my senses to create a sort of snapshot. You can do this by focusing on one sense at a time. Does it all make sense? You're right, it is something I've somewhat done on my walks before. I've never actively tried using my senses to create memories, but I think I'd be willing to try. Great, how about on this walk we do some practice then? That sounds like a good idea. Since we are already at the lake, let's try focusing on one of our senses here. Let's start with... I want to start with smell. So I focus on what I can smell. Yep, I think closing my eyes helps with it. Okay. Ruth closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. I think I can smell the lake. Maybe it's the algae? Do I have to say it that way? It has an earthy smell, but it's not that bad. I can also faintly smell what Jean's baking at his cafe, but there's also the smell of cut grass. This is a lot to take in. Yeah, it can be, but don't worry about trying to hold on to everything just yet. I find it usually takes a few sessions to complete a snapshot. That makes sense. I think I'd like to make our way to the forest next. You and Ruth walk to the forest. I always come here when I feel like hiding from the world. I used to be afraid of these woods. When I was a little girl, I played hide and seek at night here with friends. I lost my way while looking for a hiding place, and suddenly all the trees looked like monsters. Fortunately, my screams let my friends find me. Oh my god. That's awful. It was at the time, but then I became determined to know these woods. And now we are good friends. Ready to practice one of the senses? Sure. How about touch, taste, smell? Let it be touch this time. Am I supposed to walk around and touch things? Sure, unless they are things you shouldn't touch, like animals or poison ivy. Try focusing on how the ground beneath your feet and the air against your skin feel. Okay, I think I understand. Ruth starts to walk around the woods. She put her hands on the tree trunk and then on the forest floor. Everything is so warm. You can tell it's alive, but it's also slightly damp to the touch. That was very good. I think you're getting the hang of this. Thank you. I think this is a good exercise. It's also very relaxing, sort of like meditation. Yeah, it is. I think I know where I'd like to go next. It's to my secret spot. Whoa, I get to see Ruth's secret spot. Only a few know about it. Follow me. Ruth takes off on a brisk walk through the woods. You can hardly keep up. You notice the elevation is rising. Now you know why Ruth is in such great shape. How much further? You see, you huff and puff your way up. Ruth seems fine. You come to a sudden clearing. We are here. Oh, look at her eyes. Such shiny eyes. Wow. After you catch your breath, you look out. You can see all of Flora from here and more. How far up did we just walk? Isn't it wonderful? This isn't my secret spot, if I'm completely honest. Our previous witch showed it to me. I want to try focusing on one of my senses up here. I think that's a great idea. How about you try... This is for sight. Okay. Ruth takes a deep breath. Everything looks so tiny, yet you can tell it's so full of life. I can see the mountains, the beach, the village, and the... This sentence wasn't finished again. I wonder if I can scroll somehow, or if I'm supposed to be able to, and I just can't because I tried that last time. And I don't think I could. Strange. These landscapes are all so different, yet they all belong together in the valley. If you were to take one away, it would somehow be incomplete. I wish I could stay here forever, but I know I can't. I know I have to leave, even though I'll be back. When I return from my travels, this is the first spot I will visit. Ruth turns and looks at you. Thanks for coming up here with me, Moon. Of course. This has been the best workout I've had in a long time. Fortunately, going downhill is much easier. Come on, let's go. You and Ruth make your way back down the mountain and to her home. I think I will have to practice that sensory technique more later. This might sound strange, considering I just asked you for a way to remember Flora, but I wish I had something to help me cleanse the space too. Like as a final way of letting go and preparing myself to move on. Does that make sense? Of course, kind of like taking what you want and then moving on. Yes, I think that's exactly it. Of course, I'm not asking for anything extra. This memory incense should really help. Well, I think it's back to festival preparations. I've been away too long already. I'll be on my way then too. Bye. Something to help you say goodbye and move on, but in a good way. Maybe a besom could help with that? They are for sweeping away energies to make space for new ones. Besom, I never heard that word before. I'm pretty sure I saw a small broom at Jimena's I could use. I wonder if that would be a good idea. Yeah, I saw something like that. This, right? Broom. A dirty old broom. What else do we have? An hourglass, a candle holder, and a teapot. Okay, so we have 2 people left. Mal? Please let Mal be better. Please let Mal be better. You approach Mal's house and gently knock on the door. Come in. You enter the home and see Mal curled up on the couch with some soup. Nice. You notice she's surrounded by flowers and other foods too. Don't I look in a sad state? Sorry. As we said at the full moon ritual, it's not entirely your fault. You're not the only one who got carried away. I got so worked up about everything needing to be perfect, about making sure everyone else is having a good time, to be at my best. I need to rest. So, you're not mad at me? Of course not. I'm madder at myself than anyone. But tell me, do you think I'm boring? Huh? Can people even be exciting? I think most people are boring. Not really. Can people even be exciting? That sounds fun. Like, do you mean, are you entertaining? I guess I don't follow. Like, am I fun to be around? That kind of thing. I mean, I guess so. Why do you ask? Seems kind of out of the blue. Because I think everyone likes Jonas more than me. You're jealous of Jonas? I am. People are always laughing with him. More like at him. And he's always getting invited to parties. Do you like parties? No, I'm too old for that stuff now, but people just seem to like him. You're never too old to party. Mel, no. Depends on the party, but... Depends on what kind of party, but you're never too old to party. Okay. And you don't think people like you? Of course not. I'm the one managing the budgets. And who gets angry over toilets. And who has to tell Jonas and his crew to hurry up. Everyone hates me. You retake a look around the room. You notice all the food, flowers, and get well cards. Did Jean get all this stuff for you? No, but he made this soup I'm eating. Then where is all of it from? Various people from the village, my co-workers at the town hall, and so on. They heard about me feeling down and sent over all of this. I don't know where they found the time with everything that needs to get done. I wanna be showered in gifts. Sure seems like a lot of effort. Maybe it's all poisoned. Yeah, right, if they hate her. Why would they send all of these if they are not poisoned? I wanna be showered in gifts. Whenever I got sick, my gran gave me a concoction of, I don't even know. All these things certainly seem nicer than that, especially if they went out of their way to put all this together. So you're saying people like me? I think so. Maybe you're like my gran. She's always scolding me, but she's always teaching me too. And even though she's a little stodgy, she has taught me a lot of neat spells. And without her, I wouldn't be here right now. I don't know where I'd be if I'm completely honest. I'm trying to say that you are necessary, Mel. If everyone were a goofball like Jonas, nothing would get done. There wouldn't be any festival at all. And what's more boring than that? Mel falls silent and looks around the room. You're right. I'm surrounded by the village's love right now, aren't I? Mel looks down at her bowl of soup. And Jean's love too. What did Jonas bring you? Mel's eyes dart around the room. Oh my god, that brat. His sister is sick from stress, and he hasn't come to see me. Knowing Jonas, he probably didn't want to bother. Suddenly, there's a knock at the door. Who could that be? Come in. Jonas walks in. Hey, sis. Perfect timing. What are you doing here? Jean said you weren't feeling well. Actually, I'm feeling a lot better right now. I think some rest has done me good. It's about time you tried that instead of all that magic. No offense, Moon. No, I think we might have overdone it. Anyway, I thought I'd come over to see if you need any... Nope, everyone out. What? I just got here. I need to rest to ensure I'm in tip-top shape by tomorrow. This festival isn't going to organize itself. So come on, get! Mel shoos you and Janice out of the house. Well, I guess I'll head back to work. Sheesh, it seems like she's on the mend anyhow. Yeah, I think she'll be alright. Knowing Mel, she'll be up and at them by tomorrow. I should get going though. Bye! Sounds like Mel struggles with finding balance in her life and realizing people do care about her wellness. Venus? Maybe Mel should incorporate things attributed to Venus in her life. Let me write that down in my grimoire. Okay, so Jonas just left, but let's go after him. Oh, the puppy! So cute! On your way to the town square, you see Jonas and the dog running around together outside. Come here, boy! Oh, we got scared. So cute though. It looks like someone finally got a bath. Oh yes, he did. And now you're a beautiful boy, aren't you? You're a beautiful boy, aren't you? Have you given him a name yet? All right. You forgot to give him a name? No, I just forgot to mention it. Moon, meet Caesar. He is settling in pretty well, I think. I will take him down to the festival site later today and introduce him to everyone. You're going to come with me everywhere I go, right, boy? Everywhere? Even on dates? Why, do you not like him? Does it matter if I like him? I mean, maybe, because he's always going to be near me, so if you want to be near me... Ramsey and I might be able to get used to having a dog around. Really? It's so cute. But only if he's a good boy. And you are a good boy, right, Caesar? Some of my crew members also have dogs, so they have been helping me figure things out. Caesar is my first pet, so I've learned a lot. That new love charm you made must have been pretty potent. I care about people and stuff, but I never felt this way about something before. Like, I've always liked animals, but having an actual pet feels so different. I can't speak to pets, but witches are pretty close to their familiars. Yeah, they're kind of like a partner, right? Yup. Well, except when they say your spell is too powerful, they don't let you a nap. They tell you not to eat strange fungus. They don't let you nap? All of these are fun though. I tried explaining that napping is just a form of deep meditation to Ramsey, but he didn't buy it. I mean, it kind of is. My mind is calmest while asleep. But apparently, napping lacks intention or whatever. I mean, it sounds like Ramsey was just trying to help you. The other day, after I gave Caesar a bath and stuff, I started thinking about when I yelled at my crew again. And I started feeling sad and angry at myself. Caesar came up to me and just put his head in my lap, and I calmed down. It reminded me that even though that one bad thing happened, my crew helped me a lot with Caesar. Sorry, I think I'm pronouncing Caesar strangely. I don't know exactly. I don't remember how to pronounce it in English well. So if they aren't still mad at me, maybe I should stop being mad at myself. Caesar, you're pretty powerful for just being a pet. Scratch behind the ears, pat, or scratch under his chin. Scratch behind the ears? Whoa, you give Caesar pets. Maybe he's alright. You hear that, Caesar? The witch says you're alright. I knew you'd come around to him. Huh. You want to go for a walk? I suppose we could do that. Moon, do you want to come with us? Let me think. Spending more time with both of you. I think I'd like that. Yeah, we'd like that too, right, Caesar? You, Jonas, and Caesar all go for a walk through the woods. Caesar has a good time sniffing around and barking at the birds. You and Jonas joke around and have a good time. Suddenly, Caesar runs off. Caesar, where are you going? Come here! I've had the dog for a few days and I've already lost him. I'm sure he'll come back. Caesar! Caesar! Just as suddenly as he ran off, Caesar comes back. Caesar, don't scare me like that. Wait, what do you have there? Jonas takes a bouquet of white flowers from Caesar's mouth. Interesting dog. Did you bring me flowers? Caesar nudges you with his snout. Oh, am I supposed to give these to... Jonas looks at you. You look at Jonas. These are for you. You take the white flowers from Jonas. Thanks. That's so funny. I should get these into some water. We can walk you home then. Please, Moon, don't say no. Don't say no. We should get to the festival grounds anyway. Jonas and Caesar walk you home. Yes. You catch Jonas looking at you out of the corner of your eye. When you do, you both look away from each other, blushing. Well, here we are. Oh, I really have a soft spot for their relationship. It's so awkward but so cute at the same time. I think maybe at my next stream I will only flirt with Jonas. I'm kind of curious of what would happen if I kept flirting with everyone, but I also don't want him to hate me. Well, here we are. Good luck with meeting everyone today, Caesar. I'm sure he'll get along with the crew just fine. Yeah, I think so too. Catch you later. Venus? Jonas does seem to love Caesar. And it looks like he's working on being kinder to himself too. Alright then, that's another thing to take note of in the grimoire. Okay, nice. So we checked everyone, right? I don't think we can go to empty places. Yeah. Okay. Okay, then the only thing left to do is to go home. Is it crystal time? I don't think so. We got one this morning, right? Wait, didn't I give you... Did I? Okay. So... should we read a little card? It's perfect when you're looking for a guiding card or daily inspiration. Either or. The past influences the present's current state and what the future holds. 4-card spread when you're looking for the physical, emotional, logical, and spiritual elements of a question or situation. The High Priestess, Temperance, the Chariot, the Tower. The physical. The High Priestess, inner knowing, intuition, introspection, dreams, isolation. The emotional. Temperance, harmony, tempering, bringing together, growth. Nice. The logical. The Chariot, self-control, pride, achieving goals, overcoming challenges. The spiritual. The Tower, face reality, damage, exhaustion, humiliation, upheaval. Interesting. Okay. Let's do this too. The Lovers. Guiding card. Union of opposites. Cooperation, choices, duality, relationships. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, it's saving. Nice. So I think I'm gonna finish it for today because I just can't do 2 whole days because my voice just can't handle that currently. I don't know how I did like 3 hours of reading when I played like Scarlet Hollow because I just can't do it now. Sorry. So it's kind of so I don't think this game is too long, but it's getting pretty long this way. But oh well, it's a chill Monday, so I'm just gonna take my time with it. It's pretty fun. I hope you enjoy it too. Yeah, and see you soon. Also, next time when we play it on next Monday, we could you could like ask a question, like if we made all of our stuff, or even at the beginning of the day, we could do some tarot reading. If you like ask a question about something, you know, and we could do some reading, like at the beginning and at the end of the game, if you want to. And you could like ask a question and get a reading on that. That would be fun. Okay. So I don't know if my next stream is gonna be on Wednesday or Thursday yet. It depends on which day I will feel better. But probably we will continue some observation duty because we are practicing the updated version right now. Okay. Thanks, Rex. You hope I get better soon? Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. I hope so too. I don't know about the chances of that because everyone's still kind of sick right now. Like we have a class where there's like 6 kids are missing. 6 because they are sick. And they keep falling out, so everyone's sick right now. So I don't know if I will get better or I will get worse because I keep getting the stuff from the kids. But I will try my best. Have a Leo lemon, yeah. A lemon. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. But I hope that I will be better and see you either on Wednesday or Thursday. Thank you so much for being here and see you soon. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye.